Hey everybody, I'm Elise Rio,
And I'm Isha Bell.
and this is Full-Time Black Women, a community for Black professional women to live, laugh, grow, and feel the soul.
So what are we talking about today, Elise?
Today's topic is Beyond the Mirror, Appearance Politics, and Black Women.
Mm. What does that mean?
We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. So today, we are going to unpack the ways beauty, identity, and society all interact and intersect together, how these things are interwoven, especially for full-time Black women. It's not just personal when you think about fashion and how you present yourself and your appearance. It's also political. So let's get into appearance politics and how it uniquely impacts full-time Black women. And I want to preface this by saying this was inspired by a post that I saw on Facebook the other day. I'm probably not going to do justice to describe the whole thing, so we're just going to watch it.
Building incredible businesses, trailblazing, and completely reshaping the future. We're going to tell you how all of these voices are coming together in a free event and how it's a part of a new movement. I'm Hillary Golson. That story's coming up.
Oh, I really don't know how I feel about this. I'm torn. She's so beautiful and she has such a beautiful, thick head of hair. But sis looked like she literally just rolled out of bed, ripped off her bonnet, and went to work. I don't know, sis. I don't know. Even in the most remote villages, they do their hair. I mean, sis ain't got no edge control, no braids or nothing. And I don't know if it's just me. It just looks like no effort was put in. She's got clean clothes on, I'm sure. I'm sure she got up this morning and washed her face and brushed her teeth. But when your hair is not combed, you just look unkept. Don't eat me up, y'all. I'm really not trying to be mean. I feel some way about this. What do y'all think?
Women across the city are building.
So that is the clip, and I had gone on to post something because I was disgusted. I was disgusted by the whole thing. But before I share my thoughts, what did you think about it, Isha? How did you feel?
Why you want to ask me? Oh, I am a co-host of the show. You're right.
You are.
See, if I didn't see the video and just went off of you describing, I'm like, what? Oh my God, that is so messed up. Like, a sis can't have a bad hair day. Like, what is the big deal? Like, we're not gonna be all did up all the time. Like, I mean, she looks beautiful natural without the makeup, so the makeup wasn't even the question, or I don't know if that was brought into question. But now I've seen the video. What? They have people who do their hair and makeup. Did she just refuse it? Now, it'd be one thing it was I'm a hairstylist. So this is like,
I know.
this is hitting me differently than it would hit somebody else. It's like, I mean, what's the big deal? As a hairstylist, as a Black woman, girl, show up how you are. As a hairstylist and an advanced natural hairstylist,
That part.
don't you ever come out the house look like that. Don't you ever come out the house. It wasn't even like she even put a brush to that. I ain't asking for no comb. The edge control, whatever, I get it. She didn't put a brush to that head. That ponytail was halfway in, halfway out. That ponytail was playing hokey pokey. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, put your right foot in, and you shake the headband out. Because gosh, that was a head ponytail that, and you probably didn't expect me to do this way, but that was a ponytail that I could see a little girl putting in her baby doll, and that was her first time ever using a scrunchie. That was bad. That was bad. Like she said, she's beautiful. I didn't care about her not having any makeup on. Like, girl face was clear, pretty.
Yeah.
That ponytail though, Absolutely not.
Mhm. So
And I don't care if
my
she's a white
my
woman. If she was a white woman, she came out looking like that, I would talk about her too. So it's not just I'm talking about a black woman, but girl. But go ahead
right.
with your take. Go ahead
Now,
with your
and
take. The
that's
hairstyles me
so
cannot say
that's
anything other than Lord.
I I respect that. I respect that. So for me, I immediately was like, this is a 10-15 second clip. What's the context? Was it a last minute completely like nobody told her nothing? She just had to show up and do it? Was it a situation where she has issues with her coworkers and her colleagues, and they just sent her out there as such? Because I'm with you. Yes, they have people that's supposed to help you with this kind of thing. Is it a situation where she is depressed and yes, she refused some kind of services? Is it a situation where uh her coworkers set her up to be like this? Is it a situation like my mind went to all the possibilities of why this happens. Also went to, is this her normal? Like, is this what she usually does? Because if it's not, then it could speak to there being other things going on.
Yeah.
So I
But my whole thing
understand.
is, see, that's the social worker coming out of you. This is the hairstylist coming out of me. We come from two different sides. You looking
I
at
get
it
it.
deeper, and I'm just looking at the edges. So you penetrating, I'm just looking at the edges. It's a difference.
It is. It
But
is.
my whole thing is, even if she was set up, I didn't think about the whole depression thing. So you're right. That could be something
Mm-hmm.
if that's not her normal. But my whole thing is, even if she was set up and they just threw her on her last minute, girl, you came out the house looking like that. They didn't go into your house and throw a microphone in your face while you was in bed. You came out, you made a conscious decision to come outside looking
Mm-hmm.
like that. Now, if it is something deeper, something mental, or something emotional, whatever, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I
And if
get
you
it.
want to
I'm with
see
you.
what we're talking about, go ahead and watch our YouTube channel at Full Time Black Woman, and you'll be able to give your input on what you think about this particular video and considering appearance politics and how it impacts us FTBWs, Full Time Black Woman. But go ahead,
Big
Elise.
facts. Yeah. So that I mean, that's the extent of my take, honestly. It was just like there has to be greater concern for the person itself as opposed to the immediate concern for her
Mm,
hair. Did she go and do her job? Did the job get done? Yes, it did. Understood.
got some people tuning in, like, is she gonna be like this today?
Is that and you gonna have some ratings. You gonna have some immediate viewership.
Yeah,
I'm sure. But did the job get done? Is she okay?
yeah,
That was
yeah.
my first reaction, first thought. Do I believe that there is vanity in every position?
Hmm.
Absolutely. Every position. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. I don't care if you are a news anchor. There is vanity and appearance involved in every single position. Period. But should it take precedence over a person's well-being? For me, no. I do not care.
Hmm.
I am concerned about the person.
Yeah.
But to your point, it would have been nice. It would have been nice. And
Or
maybe
just
maybe
refuse. I can't do it. My hair's not done. I can't get somebody else to do it.
but how many times has it been, especially us in our younger careers, we ain't feel like we had the ability to say no.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I mean, for me, it was just like there are more dynamics. You can't give me a 10-second clip and expect me to be objective on this woman while you bashing her and then want me to bash too
Yeah.
immediately. Like I can't. So anywho, that is what inspired this conversation and just understanding that especially black women and the history behind appearance and whatnot with black women, it gets deep. It
Yeah.
gets deep. So
Yeah. So when we talk about appearance politics, I mean, we're talking about the unspoken, sometimes very spoken, just
mm-hmm.
like we just both went in our different ways, different areas. So rules about how people should look to be accepted, respected, or even considered professional. All right. I know us being millennials, we've had the discussions with our parents prior to leaving the house ever. I don't care if
Yes.
it's to go grocery shopping. I don't care if it's to go to school, if it's to go to work, you always carry yourself a certain way. Like, so my grandmother, she had a big thing of anytime a woman leaves the house, she needs to have earrings on.
My
Your
mama say
hair
that
could
too.
maybe not be top tier.
Yeah.
You know, you probably could have a little jogging suit on. You ain't gotta be wearing no stilettos, pumps in
Mhm.
the club. Like, you don't have to be doing like that, but you need to have earrings on. So then my mother passed that down to me. I remember one
Yep.
time I came out the house and I didn't have my diamonds on. My mom went berserk on me. I think I was like
Really?
7 or something like that. First of all, I wasn't allowed to take them off 'cause I would lose them. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know how many pairs of diamond earrings I've lost in my life.
Oh, no.
But yeah, she stopped buying them for me. I think when I turned 13, I kept losing them. But,
Mhm.
like, I, didn't come out with my diamonds on, and she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm about to get in the car, shit, what you talking about?" And she was like, "Where are your earrings?" "They're in
Mm.
the house." "You don't ever leave the house without," like, she just snapped on me for
Yeah.
taking out my earrings, and from that point on, I'm, like, afraid, and I remember even
Mhm.
as an adult, I am married with kids. I came and picked up my mother to take her to a doctor's appointment or whatever, and I didn't have my earrings on. You know, I almost had a panic attack because I
Oh my
couldn't. I was like,
gosh.
as soon as she got in the car,
Yeah.
"Oh my god," I'm like
Yeah.
trying to cover my hair over my ears and stuff because my ear rings
Yeah.
weren't there, and she was like, that's the first thing she got in the car, she's like, "Oh, so we walking around here out in the world with no earrings on." I'm like, "I know, I forgot." She went back in the house and got me a pair of her earrings in order
Oh
for
my
me to take her to the doctor because
goodness.
she did not want to be seen with me without earrings. I don't know what it is.
Wow.
I'm not sure, but it's I guess it's appearance politics. A
It's a
woman
p
should always
yes.
wear earrings because
Yep.
it's a part of your femininity to be able
Mhm.
to adorn yourself. That's
Yes.
important.
Yeah.
So for Black women, these rules often come in an extra layer of scrutiny. Hello, I almost had a panic attack about fucking earrings. So from hair texture to skin tone, your body shape, especially with the BBL epidemic,
Mhm.
to clothing choices, you know, we're constantly being judged on how we look. Our appearance becomes a site of both personal expression and social judgment. I don't know about you, but how many videos have you seen where people are shaming Black people for wearing bonnets in public?
That part.
Like, that got you clicks to find a woman. I just saw a video recently of 2 women who were at the breakfast at a hotel, and
Mhm.
they came down in their pajamas and
Mhm.
bonnets.
Mhm.
A Black man that they did not know came up to them and just started recording them and said, "Yeah, so look at this, look at this. So y'all think this is appropriate to come
Oh
down
my
into a
god.
hotel in a public area in y'all pajamas and y'all bonnets?" And at first they were like, "Huh, what? Are you serious recording?" He's like, "Yeah, y'all wanna be seen, right? Y'all wanna be seen so bad?" He panned over to an older Black man. He was like, "What you think about this?" He was like, "I don't care. Why you
My
worried about him?" I'm so glad
gosh.
that older Black man stood up for them.
Yeah.
And he was older
Yeah.
than the guy, so the guy was probably like Gen X, and the girls
Mm.
are maybe, I wouldn't even say millennials. What's the one after us? Gen Z?
Z.
I be forgetting. Okay.
I be forgetting too.
Like, they were like Gen Z or whatever, but this old man was like a boomer, and he was like, "Leave them alone. Let them eat their
Oh my
breakfast." And then
gosh.
they start cussing him out and
Yeah.
getting loud, and all the people around start turning around, stuff like that. But he
See,
instigated it to make them
instigated
look
it.
ghetto and everything else. People weren't even paying attention to them until he started it.
Mhm.
So just doing something as simple as getting breakfast and not showing up the way that certain people expect you to look is an issue. It can become something. It can become a criminal situation. Could have been an assault. It could have been anything.
Could've.
Just because you worry
Yep.
about what the fuck they doing and what they wearing. Like, come on now,
Yes.
stop.
Yes.
So protect.
Exactly.
Yeah, protect. So you know what time it is. But we can go ahead and get started with those stats for that ass. Hey, stats for that ass. We bringing you the facts with some stats for that ass. Okay, so check this out, Elise.
What's that?
Black women are 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Black women are 1.5 times more likely than other women in the US to be sent home from work due to their
Mhm.
hairstyle.
Yep. Yep.
Girl, you done sent me with these stats. What?
Girl.
Sent home from work due to their hairstyle, leading to social and economic impacts on their lives, according to the 2019 Crown research study. A black women with straighter hair are less likely to experience microaggressions in the workplace. I have experienced that compared
Mhm.
to black women with coiled or texture hair, according to the Crown study and other studies. Now, millennial black women navigate when where to express style. Susan Kelly from the Cornell Chronicle quoted. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
that.
Sending people home with their hair. What is wrong with the hairstyle?
And
I
these
need
are
to
the
have an
questions.
example of this because I'm
I don't
so confused.
I feel you. I don't have an example. I saw the stat and I was like, "Oh, we're doing this? This is what we're doing. We're sending people home because of their hair." I'm not surprised though, because I know I have seen videos of people literally taking out children's hairstyles or cutting a child's hair in the middle or at the beginning of a sporting event because
I've
they
seen
felt
that. They
it
cut little
was
boy locks off.
yes, they
For
thought it was
what?
inappropriate or they thought it did not fit. They were anger.
Are you
But
exhausted yet?
yes, I'm so exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand it because personally, I was afraid to lock my hair.
Mhm.
I was afraid to lock my hair while being in the office because of the parents' politics.
Mhm.
Like, you and I both did not lock our hair until we were full-time work at home employees.
I
I
can't say
don't
that.
know. Well, no, that's right. You have done it before. So
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna talk about
Yeah.
myself personally. A reason why I didn't lock my hair until I was a full-time work at home employee, and also when I was getting closer to 40, because of just the looks, the discussion. Remember when I cut my hair down low
I
and I had that
remember.
short natural cut and the
Mhm.
looks and the words that were coming from me from management concerning my
Mhm.
hair, like, "You like your hair like that?" Who would ask someone,
Right.
"You like your hair like that?" That's an insult,
It
you
is.
know? Like, what the fuck would you mean? Yeah, I asked for this haircut and I'm wearing it proudly,
Yep.
looking cute, may I add, and you gonna
Thank
have nerve
you.
coming to me, a white man, a middle-aged white man, and say, "You like your hair like that?" What even brought the courage for you to come up to me to say those
Mhm.
words, and what reaction did you expect?
Right.
"No, actually, you're right, it's ugly. It's so stupid. I'm so ugly. I'm so stupid. I'm so ugly." What you gonna say?
Right.
What were
Craziness.
you looking for? What were you digging for?
And these are the things, like, this is what tells me that sometimes they have no idea what to talk about
So
other
then
than
shut
your
the fuck up.
appearance, and that's my thing. Like, you don't have to talk about anything. You don't. You don't have to say anything.
Your
We'll
sassy
talk about
ass.
our job like we're supposed to do.
Exactly. Yeah, so, yeah, no, I get that part, but then
Yeah.
also, when I straighten my hair, "Wow, you look so good."
Yes.
If
All
I
the
was
time.
addicted or care about the impressions of others, that
Mhm.
could easily have made me like, maybe I should go back to relaxing my hair, or maybe I should
My
just keep it
goodness.
straight because when my hair is straight, they treat me different. They smile when they look at me versus,
Yep. Yep.
the white
My
smile.
gosh. Exactly.
So,
Yes.
I could see how that could deter some people from being who they truly are, and basically it's code switching with the coils, you
Ooh,
know? Right,
I
girl,
feel
that's
like
what it is.
that's something right there.
No.
But you are absolutely right. I mean, I remember there was a time that I would not go to an interview unless my hair was straight.
Yep, same.
And it was it was imperative that the hair be straight,
Yep,
wrapped the night before, and in good condition to go to the interview because that made me more palatable and more likely to be taken serious. And that's not that is what gets ingrained in you.
yeah.
It
I
wasn't
remember
until
going to interviews or even work events, being natural for years, and I will put a quick weave on. I
mhm,
will wear straightened hair or something like that to look natural, like cut it like a bob or something like that, but
yep.
I would not wear my natural hair out to certain things. So, yeah, no, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, it took a long time for me to wear my hair curly to an interview, and even then, the first time I did it, I was anxious, like, "Oh my
Mm,
gosh." And mind you, like, I understand the amount of privilege I have in that my hair is a looser
mhm.
curl. It's not coily, it's curly, so there's a level of bias and acceptance
Yep,
for that
yep.
over, someone else with more coily
With a
hair.
tighter curl like me.
With a
Yeah.
tighter curl, yeah, so I recognize the privilege in that, but it still was a difficult transition just mentally.
Mm.
So let's talk about it. The historical roots of this, it isn't new. The policing of Black women's appearance has been with us for I had to take a deep breath on that. It's been with us for a long time. It has deep historical roots, and apparently it's not going anywhere. So, from slavery era stereotypes to respectability politics of the 20th century, it exists. Even today, workplace dress codes and school policies. We talked about the kids having their hair cut or being told to dress a certain way. These things often target natural hairstyles like locks, braids, and afros as being that inappropriate style, being unkept, being not of the appearance standard that is adjacent to white aesthetic
Right.
or European
European.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So it's not just about style. Taking control of your personal appearance is about power, and it's institutions dictating what's considered acceptable, further demeaning you as being acceptable. So they're often reinforcing, like I said, these Eurocentric beauty standards and marginalizing Black culture, Black expression, Black existence, whitewashing it to the point of erasure. So it is not new. It has been here. And unfortunately, some of our counterparts within the Black community, we can fall into that narrative um, and exacerbate the problem.
I mean, like we just said ourselves, we fell into it, but I feel like the generations that are coming in behind us,
Mhm.
they do not play by the same
Yeah,
politics.
they different.
And I love that. That's
Mm,
one of the things I would say I love about Gen Z and Alpha. They are themselves through and through. When
yep.
I was in cosmetology school, we're in a different age range. We have some people as young as 17, as old as 57, all
Mhm.
going for the same education. And a lot of the younger girls who were in their late teens, early 20s, some of them even up to their 30, never had a relaxer.
Oh, I
Their,
love it. The
their
natural
entire
protected hair of it all.
lives. But because
Wow.
their parents, being my generation or higher, did not believe in that. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, higher than my generation because I ain't got no 18-year-old. But girls I did go to school with do have grandkids. So maybe I would say I had to my generation too. But they stopped putting relaxers in their daughter's hair. Like my
Mhm.
nieces, they are 21 and soon to be 20. They have never had relaxers in their hair.
That's
Like they was
beautiful.
like, I mean, why would I do that? And I love the fact that we got educated to the point that we're like, wait, why are we doing this? I'm not doing it
Yup.
anymore. They stayed in braids and beads and, stuff like that. But they did not chemically alter their children's
Mhm.
hair. You still got your virgin hair at 20 years old
That's
and 21?
amazing. Be able to
That
say
is
that.
amazing. Like,
My
wow. And it just
gosh.
blows our minds. Like, you never had a
Right?
relaxer? Like, no,
You don't know that about no chemical burn.
no.
Scabs in the scalp. You don't know nothing about that.
They
What?
never had nothing in their
Beautiful.
hair other than maybe they've colored it here and there, but they've never had a relaxer, so
Mhm.
I think that is so, so amazing.
Yes, agreed, agreed.
That's so true, like, we fell into it, and our parents who were boomers, yeah, they were definitely raised into it, which is crazy 'cause they the ones started with the afros and stuff, and then they navigated on to straightening their hair because of the acceptance. So that is also after
Yep.
like segregation. So it was more forced that you're going to be intertwining with these certain people. So let's talk about the emotional toll. Like the impact isn't just external. We have talked about this ourselves. Constantly navigating these appearance expectations can to lead to what we can call aesthetic labor. Okay. This
Mhm.
is the actual labor that we have to put in our minds before we even leave the door of how we be appeared by others.
Yes.
How can I wear this skirt? Is it too tight on my hips because I got hips and ass? God, please, if you love me, let me get some. When I'm in my 40s now. Everybody told me I was supposed to get a grown woman body by now, but I mean,
Right.
it pop out a little bit, but can I get a grown woman ass?
My goodness, I popped out in the wrong directions. I need to pop
Ah!
out. I need the pump to be in the other direction.
I ain't never had no hips, and then it just be like,
Me
dang, this is from
neither.
playing sports all those years and being full of muscle and working out, and now all of a sudden I want to have a little hourglass shape. And he said, "You know the little tiny ones that come in the game box. I give you one of them, but not a real one. I can't give you a 2-hand hourglass shape, but maybe I can go." And I'm like,
Oh, listen.
but the emotional and physical work of presenting yourself in a way that feels safe, strategic, and socially acceptable. You laughing about their little hourglass shape?
Yeah.
For many Black women, this means deciding whether to straighten your hair for a job interview, tone down bright colors, and corporate spacing, or to avoid certain hairstyles to sidestep the stereotypes because, everybody think they know everything about us, but they don't know nothing about us. So it's exhausting. It's tiring, and it's invisible to those who don't think about it. And we've talked about this before. It's so much invisible mental load that a full-time Black woman has to carry in a space that does not get catered to you. You would
That
never
part.
be fully accepted in there, but that doesn't change the fact that need to change who you are. You could be who you are in those spaces, but there is an emotional toll that comes along with it.
And definitely have to respect that and deal with those emotional tolls because if you ignore them over time, they progress into other issues, other problems, physical manifestations. It becomes
Yes.
a lot. So let's actually talk about navigating this pressure and ways that we can navigate it, especially without losing ourselves. So here are some ways that Black women are reclaiming their image while protecting their peace. So, number one, define your own standards. Get to know yourself, get to know what you like, decide what beauty and professionalism means to you. They could be two things that coexist at the same time, they could be two things that you have to, I don't know, mesh together in your mind. Perhaps they're separate currently, and now you want to mesh them together in a way that fits you best. It's not just what's been handed down to you. You don't have to accept, like, our moms telling us to wear earrings going out the house, or the idea that your hair must be straight during an interview in order to be
Mm.
acceptable. Figure what that means for you, what looks acceptable to you, what feels right. Define your appearance and your standards according to your rules, values, etc. Number two, build a supportive circle. It is super, super important to surround yourself with friends, mentors, communities, online, offline, doesn't matter where they are, people who you trust, people who affirm your choices, celebrate your uniqueness, your authenticity, people that uplift you, and people that genuinely love for you to show up as who you are. Having that support around you like that can give you enough energy, enough armor, enough confirmation in you being you, that when you show up
Mhm.
into these spaces where they don't want you to be you, you're better equipped to handle it. You have enough internal joy and understanding and identity in order to withstand, as opposed to allowing their messages to sink in and break you down.
I didn't come here to please you.
That.
I did not come here to please you. I do not have to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah,
I know you feel that way because you're the majority here, but that does not mean that I have to lessen who I am and assimilate to make you feel comfortable.
big
And that's when they
facts.
start hating you. So get ready for the hate. I'm just letting you know because you're
Right.
different and people usually don't like the one who's different, the one who stands out. Be
Yep.
prepared to stand on your own 2 toes.
Yep. Two
I hope you
toes.
have more than 2 toes. 2 feet. But you different. You only got 2 toes. You do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Your own 2 toes. Well,
Oh my goodness. But yes, absolutely.
how was you
And
standing
know that
with 2 toes?
somebody's,
Sorry.
I don't know.
I
It's
keep seeing
okay.
it. And they have 2 big toes too. So it's like,
That's
how were you
the only
standing?
way.
Yeah, how would you say it? Like, was one big and one pinky toe? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't think you can. I don't think you
No,
can stand with
you
one
can't balance
big
the
toe.
outside.
You need a pinky toe. Look at that.
So you can do 4 toes. So you need 2 big toes, 2 pinky
2
toes.
toes on 2 feet. So 4, yes, 4 toes. I
Wow.
stand
All
2
right,
toes
Quattro.
down on 1 foot.
4 toes down all day, every day. I mean, Deion Sanders don't have
That
toes.
part. Wait, what?
He had to get his toes
Who?
amputated for all those years of playing football.
For real?
People make jokes about him all the time. Like, all right, get out here. I think he missed like how many? Let me Google it. But yeah, he doesn't have toes.
Because I did not
How
know
many
that.
toes? His sons make fun of him all the time. Deion Sanders has lost 2 toes on his left foot due to severe complications from blood clots and circulation issues following surgery. So yeah,
Mm, okay.
and they make fun of him his toes all the time.
Oh,
That's one fine man. He been
interesting.
fine his whole life.
He been fine
And he
his whole
cuter
life.
now. He used to look like a
That's right.
rat to
But
me.
see, that's what happens with men. Like they usually get more distinguished and better looking over time.
Cause you know who
Some of them.
I was watching Friday yesterday,
Okay.
and then I moved on
Mhm.
to Friday after next. No,
Mhm.
next Friday. And I was like,
Mhm.
looking at the cast, people like, so many people on Friday have died. Like, oh my God. That was
Yeah.
my first time watching Friday in maybe like 10, 15 years or so.
I
So
can't remember the last time I watched it, so now I have to go back and bring it
yes,
back
and it
for
is
myself.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I was cracking up, but then I went to next Friday and I was looking at the cast people and I was like, is DC Curry still alive? And he's still alive. Girl, he looked fine. He did not look like that before. That nigga always looked
For
like a
real.
buffalo. Go Google.
Let me see.
Google a recent picture of DC Curry. I said, that's him? That's him?
Let me
Oh
see.
my gosh. Got the gray beard and stuff. You know he was always
Shut
clean
up. Who
shaven.
that man? That's not him.
Exactly.
Who is
He
that man?
he needed that beard. All these
He
years he
needed
was
that
clean
beard.
shaven. That
Yeah.
man looked fine as fuck.
That
That's the old
beard
man I
good.
would date. Okay.
That. Yup. Agreed.
I said, DC? Beard is
Woulda
like a fucking
never.
lace front.
It is. And the fact that it's becoming one of those things you can fake. So
Wait, what?
ruins
Guys
everything.
get fake beards.
They get the fake beards. And then in addition to the spray fakeness that happens. But yeah, like a lace front. It's a
Yeah.
chin lace front. I can't.
I
It
would think that'd
ruins
be
it.
so uncomfortable. I feel like that would itch and
I don't know. I agree with you. I feel like it would itch. I can't imagine that being on my face. Anyway, we are way off topic. Kind of. It's still appearance. Anyway, number 3 of how you can reclaim your peace and protecting your peace while reclaiming your image. Number 3, support a sister. Support a sister. Talk with friends. Keep each other uplifted. Also, if you need help, ask for help. Like, if you
yeah.
need support and advice, ask for that. I know I can't cornrow. I know for a fact I can't cornrow. The one time I tried to do it on Isha, one day it was loose,
I forgot
crooked.
about that.
I was so concerned about hurting you.
Because
And
you were
like,
doing it because I was pregnant
you were
and I wanted to
pregnant.
get my hair braided before going to the hospital for having my first son. I forgot about
The
that because I looked
answer
at
is
it, I said,
no, not
well,
Elise.
she told me it wasn't gonna be perfect, but
I did. No, it was not even, there was no acceptance.
yeah.
Even with my disclaimer, and I knew that, but I need help in that. So I would ask Isha to help me because natural hairstylist extraordinaire, natural advanced hairstylist,
I'm
excuse
glad
me,
you
putting
corrected it because
some stank
yeah,
on it. Yes,
my son the Fritz.
that. So yes, ask for help. And also, don't let your sis go out here looking a mess if they looking a mess. Like,
Mm.
help help your sis out. It is nothing wrong, and it's nothing wrong with telling a person, pulling them to the side, like, "Hey, you got lipstick on your teeth. Fix that. You slip is showing. Fix fix that. Here, I'm gonna stand in front of you so you can fix that. Here, let me help you out. I can help pull your ponytail up. We can put it in a bun real quick. You'll be straight. You got mismatched stuff on. I'ma hook you up with something. We'll be good."
Because quite a few of those experiences were real life between myself and Elise. After I had my first son, I was definitely like of this world, but not okay. And I came to work with two mismatched socks on, a brown and a blue, nowhere near each other. And I didn't even notice it until I came over to your desk and you were like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Do you have these reports?" And she's like, "No, no, let's talk about this." And I'm like, "Talk about what?" She's like, "Your socks." And I was like, "What?" I did not notice. I had no clue until you pointed it out. I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I felt like you had to help me with my ponytail before too, because my ponytail was falling off and stuff like that. And I was
I do
running
remember
late,
that.
trying to
I
hurry up and
remember
get to work
that.
because I had to drop him off at daycare and did that. Yes. So
Yes.
she lived by
I
these, okay?
forgot
She ain't just
about
saying
that
them.
ponytail.
Okay.
I
That
forgot about
ball
the
on your
ponytail
head.
one. Oh my god.
Remember that?
Yes. I remember that. I remember that microaggression on your appearance.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Hater. So yes, help a sister out. That's important because eventually it'll come a time when you need that help and you don't want to be the type that's always just receiving. Like give it too. Last one. Practice protective styling for you and not for them. You are not getting cornrows and wearing wigs to make them feel comfortable. You are
Mhm.
getting cornrows and wearing wigs, or you're getting your hair in braids, you're getting it in twists, you're doing crochets, whatever you're doing it for you. You're doing it because it makes you feel good. It makes you think highly of yourself. It makes you feel comfortable. It expresses your style, your creativity. It is what you want. It makes you feel confident. It is not for the benefit of being accepted. It is not to make somebody else feel less on edge because they recognize straight hair over locks. Like, that is not what it's
Mhm.
for. Know what is valuable and important to you. Screw everybody else. Basically, that's it.
Yeah, I love all of those. So when we set boundaries about or around appearance talk, it's okay to shut down unsolicited comments like you like your hair like that I got from that
Yes.
supervisor that I had years ago?
Mm,
Do you like your hair balding, bitch? I could have said that,
you
but then
could
all of a
have.
sudden I would have been in HR. Okay.
Right.
All of a sudden I would have been a problem. Well, what he said, we don't find it offensive, but your response was. So we're gonna have to document you on that. So yeah.
Nuts.
Nobody asks you. I'm not interested in what you have to say. So there are going to be constantly comments unsolicited concerning your hair, your skin, or your body. Just know how to respond to it because your appearance is not public property. Let's make that
Mm-hmm.
known right there.
Big
All right.
facts.
And also know your rights. Like that Crown Act that we mentioned before. Familiarize yourself with protections like that. Workplace anti discrimination policies, but also be prepared for backlash. So
Mm-hmm.
have all your ducks in a row, have your evidence, have everything logged and journaled because
Mm-hmm.
knowledge is power when advocating for yourself. Because a lot of times they don't expect you to know that you have these rights or expect you to take the extra step of, y'all ain't fucking with me
That
because
part.
I know I could do this and I could do that.
Yep.
So make sure that if you have a platform, use your platform. Okay. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's social media, as Elise mentioned, she commented on the video about the weather lady and that thing on her head. Let me stop. I'm just dead.
I mean, you are standing on yourself, your occupation, and like
But
everything.
she
You
just
just
needs somebody to help
put the
her.
spoon
Instead
on.
of making a
That's
video,
help.
maybe offer, sis, where you located? I can hook you up.
Yes.
That would be a great content if
That
I
would
was around her. Like, hey, would you like to come in and we could document, your
that.
process from this to that, like before and after, and it's free of charge. It's free of
See,
charge. I just want to
that's
teach you how
it.
to, take care of yourself.
That's
So
it.
help us sister
If
out.
that had been the angle, no problems,
Yeah.
no smoke from me. But because we automatically went to attacking this woman, we get attacked enough. I get it.
Yeah.
Does sis need some help with her hair? Probably.
Probably.
Probably. Trying to be nice. I don't know what happened. But I'm saying, ideally, yes. Yes. Ideally, she needed some help. She
Yeah,
needed
but
some
you coulda
help.
yeah,
But
I
you could
would've.
have done
If
it
she was in my
different.
area, I'd be like, "Look, come through. Imma do this for
Yes.
you, and Imma teach you how you
Yes.
could keep up with this at your own place." So, that's a way of using my platform,
Big facts.
a workplace meeting, a casual conversation, pull them to the side, speak up when you see bias in action. That's basically what
Mm-hmm.
we're saying. And then prioritize self-care. I just had a discussion with Elise prior to us recording this episode that I'm going to work on prioritizing my self-care a bit much and navigate my appearance politics. It can be draining, but as long as I create the rules for it, it's not
Yes.
draining. It's empowering. So
That
make
part.
time for rest, joy, activities that remind you of your worth beyond look.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely. And for those that don't know, we have talked about hair before. We have talked about hair before. We actually have an interview with Dr. Isfahan Chambers Harris of Alodia Hair Care. If you
I
have
saw her
ever
stuff
heard
in
of,
Target.
yes.
Uh-huh.
So you can check out that prior episode. I feel like we have another one and I don't remember the name of it, but
So
I feel
many.
like
There are
it's
200.
so
It's hard
many.
to keep up with them. Right? It's hard to keep up. Yeah, yeah, y'all see where it at. Y'all see where it is.
Right. Yes. So understand this, Black women have always found ways to resist, to be a part of the resistance, and reclaim their image. From the natural hair movement to the rise of Black-owned beauty products and brands such as Lodia Hair Care and others, there's a growing push to just redefine beauty on our own terms, to
Yeah.
basically reclaim our time, reclaim our image, be more than just the trend that people tend to take on for themselves and rename and rebrand and call it everything else. We set the stage, we set the culture, we set the tone, and we accept that as building our own existence and space for ourselves in an area and spaces and times where people want to take that from us.
Mhm.
So social media has amplified these voices, creating awesome spaces where Black women can celebrate their features, their hair, share
Mhm.
styling tips, and challenge these harmful narratives and get to the root. So yeah, it's there's enough spaces on social media. There can always be more. So add your voice to the mix and break some of these stereotypes, narratives that are harmful and diminishing to Black women, their hair, their appearance, and things like that. Let's be united in this space and uplift each other because there's enough people out there that try to tear us down each and every
Make
day.
make content on content, and your whole
Yes.
content is trying to tear down Black women. You're weird. You're even weirder
Weird.
because 'cause you're Black too. You're even weirder
That
because you
part.
come from a Black woman. You're even weirder because the reason you survive into adulthood is because of Black women. You're weird. Moving forward, appearance politics isn't just personal preference, okay? It's
Mhm.
about systemic bias. Let's be honest, let's be real, let's bring the facts to the table, okay? So when we
Mhm.
think about going forward, it means being supportive of inclusive policies, challenging outdated beauty norms,
Big
especially in
facts.
places where I'm here to do a job, not to make you feel comfortable, and celebrating the
That
diversity of Black beauty without apology. Okay, now when I go into places and I have my sister locks, I feel so empowered
beautiful.
that thank you that I made that choice to just do what I've been wanting to do for years. I've been wanting sister loss since I was in my 20s, and I did not get them until my mid mid 30s. But
Mm,
I felt so wonderful. First of all, people who've never seen them before are like, "Oh my gosh, those are beautiful. Those are so
yes.
nice." Like when I have work and conferences and I have to go to and stuff, I always get compliments on my hair from everybody, not just from
Mhm.
black women, but from white women, white men. Like, your hair is freaking cool, man. It's like a maze of just amazement. I've been told that, like,
Yeah.
older white women come up to me. Now they know not to touch, but they will come up to me and say, "Oh my God, I just love your hair." And it's like, okay, I love it too. But even if I didn't get those compliments, it doesn't matter. I love them.
Right.
I wanted
Yes.
to have them for so long, and I'm so
Yes.
thankful that I'm able to have them, and not only have them, but able to do it for other women as well. Elise, giving her
Yeah.
some awards, to give
Yeah.
me just that freedom that comes along with it, but realizing that I don't have to apologize for my Black beauty. I know who I am. Nothing's changing it. I have my experience underneath my belt that's not gonna impact my job the way I look, and if you
Mhm.
dare send me home, oh, you're gonna send me home with millions because I'm suing the fuck out of that blade. Yo, yo, please.
Please send me home. Yeah. No, big facts. So at the end of the day, appearance should be a canvas of self-expression, as much culture, creativity, just beauty exists within and around us all. It should not be a cage built by societal expectations. It should be where we flourish and design and create ourselves to be adored.
Exactly.
So, for Black women, dismantling this appearance politics is more than style. It's about freedom. It's actual freedom of expression. So, hopefully, if today's episode resonated with you, you share it with a friend, colleague, share it with an enemy, whoever. Share it with who needs it. How about that? And
And go ahead
definitely,
and send us a text. In the notes portion of every episode that we have uploaded for Full Time Black Women, you can actually contact us directly. You could send us a text or you can send us a donation wherever you're listening to our podcast on whichever platform it is available. And make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Full Time Black Woman, where you can actually see Elise and myself on video every single week.
and that brings us to the end of another episode. We hope you had a fantastic time. And remember, we are here for you full time from coffee to wine.
And remember to play your power perfectly.
Peace.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Full Time Black Woman is created, recorded, and produced by Elise Reel and Isha Bell. For more opportunities to live, laugh, grow, and feel the soul, be sure to like, review, comment, and subscribe to Full Time Black Woman wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Help us build this community by sharing with other full-time Black women like yourself. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Full Time Black Woman and on Twitter at FTBW.